Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you're listening today. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, it is called Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. There's a link in the description box for you, or you can just search for us on Facebook. Today is Monday, January 30th. Because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What's Sold on eBay. Just like every month, we're going to start with the Plush, and then we're going to walk through some of the sales that I picked out to share with you this week. And it is also the last day of January. Can you believe that? We are already 1 month down in 2023. How's everyone's sales doing? eBay's been pretty slow for us. And from what I gather in the Facebook groups and talking to other resellers, eBay's been pretty slow for a lot of folks. And we can't blame the economy because all my other platforms are fine. I know that's the, natural response now. If you say, oh, the sales are slow, people are like, oh, inflation, costs are going up. No, if Poshmark is on fire and Grailed is like selling more than normal and Macari's doing really well, something's got to be going on with eBay. They have been doing some changes and some stuff on the back end, and every time they do that, they break something. Anyway, we're also clearancing out a lot of our older stuff. If you didn't see my live show where I talked about how to get more sales without racing to the bottom, I'm going to link that at the end of this for you. I discussed ways to get more sales, to increase your sales, just things you can do with your store to help move things along. And one of the things I really talked about was getting rid of your really old stale items because it can affect your sell-through rate and your visibility if you have stuff that the algorithm sees as undesirable. I talked a lot about that. And so we are clearancing out our items. So we're selling a lot of stuff that I would consider to be poop. And we're selling it to break even or just make, what we paid for it and maybe $1 profit just to get rid of it. It is increasing our overall sell-through rate and it is moving. So, if you look through our solds, because our store is public, you're going to see a lot of the cheap stuff moving along. And then you're probably also going to ask yourself, doesn't that go against her philosophy of not racing to the bottom? Not really, not when it's poop. I would never take silver jeans and cut them 50% off or sell them for $12. With brands that are worth money, that are worth something, I would never clearance out. Now you can run sales to do that, and that's what that live show is about. But if it's poop and it's been sitting around here forever, and I know I paid 50 cents for a t-shirt, and it's not a great brand, yeah, I'll move it for $7, $8. Some of the poopy jeans, that are going to ship for first class, I'll move them for $10, $12. So that stuff is working, and a lot of it is moving. Our sell-through rate is increasing. And we're starting to sell some of the other stuff as well. I feel like eBay's kind of slow right now. So we're doing everything we can to get things moving along. Again, I talk about a lot of ways you can do that in that live show if you haven't seen it. Let's start with this BJ Toy Company dinosaur. He was something I found for 50 cents, and he was interesting enough to me that I decided to grab him up. You can see it's a toy company based in Pennsylvania. A lot of times if things are 50 cents, I'm going to try him. He looked vintage. Wasn't as exciting as I'd hoped. He was comped around 14. Of course, we're running a 30% off sale right now to try to get things moving. So he sold for $12.24, shipped first class. Then we have this Gallery Christmas sock monkey. I like sock monkeys. A lot of them are going to be your bread and butters. And then there are some that are big time monies. This is just a tiny little 10-inch Gallery. Gallery is a good bread and butter brand. This was 50 cents. We wanted 15 for him, but we did the 30% off. So he sold for 13, or he was up for 13.12, and I took a best offer of $12 on him. He shipped first class. Next up, we have this Dandy French Bulldog. He's a Valentine's Day stuffed animal. He has a little heart. He sold last week. We sold a couple Valentine's Day plushies. This guy was about $1. He sold for $17.49, and he did ship first class. He was kind of big, but he went in a big old poly bag. Next up, we have this brand. It's called Charles Tyrwhitt. It is a solid bread and butter brand. It's a slow mover. It has kind of like a low sell-through rate, but they do sell. So, we have 20 of these in the store. We'll sell one maybe every week. They sell for about $20 normal times. Right now we're running the sale, so it sold for $17.49, and our cost was 99 cents, shipped first class. If you don't mind, if you have storage space and you're in the game for volume, if you like having the volume-based business and you want to have a lot of listings and you have the room to store them, this is a good brand. It's bread and butter. Next up, we have Ann Taylor Loft Modern Skinny Jeans. This is a brand I typically avoid, but they came out of a ThredUp box, so of course they got listed. And they had some unique stuff going on here. They had the Shark Bite Hem. If you didn't know that is called a Shark Bite Hem. So they sold for $21.87, which is decent for Loft. And they did ship in a, I believe they were first class, yeah. So they went first class, which is always nice, and sold for a good bit for this brand. Vintage Riveted Lee Mom Jeans. I found these at Goodwill, 99 cents. Size 12 is not that great of a size, but because of what they were, and they were only 99 cents, I grabbed them anyway. And these sold for $25 on a best offer. Style & Company Jegging Jeans. So I would tell you that Style & Company is a poop brand. And if you see it used, probably pass it on by. Even if it's 99 cents, I pass it on by, except with the exception of new with tags. I always grab new with tags, regardless of brand. I'll grab Walmart new with tags, especially at 99 cents cost of goods. So these did sell for $20.99. They were up for a little bit more than that, but we're running that sale. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was this Pilcrow on the letterpress. This is an Anthropologie brand. So this is a bolo. This is something you want to be on the lookout for. It is Anthropologie. And I normally get about 35 to 40 for these, but you can see they were on sale. And so this is a really good example of sales are slow, so I want to increase our sales. And I'm running a 30% off in the store to do that. And I don't have to race to the bottom. I didn't have to go in and lower the price of my Pilcrow and the letterpress jeans to $30 to try to sell them. I kept them at the price I wanted and then just ran a sale. And so that's something that you can do without trashing the market or racing to the bottom. Because if anybody's comping these or looking at these, they're going to see the original price you listed them for, and now you're running a sale. So that's something that you can do. Run sales, do offers. You can try free shipping or free returns if you haven't tried that already. Of course, an active store is a happy store. So you can clearance out your old poop items to try to help increase your activity. Make sure you're listing every day. Double check your older listings, titles and pictures and prices, and update them, edit them, touch them somehow. That's activity as well. All right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Go be productive, guys. Go make some money. And as always, y'all are the best. Bye.